Welcome back. Well, Ndtv-Hindu has been meeting candidates who are contesting these elections to give us a sense of the changes they would make for the state of Tamil Nadu. Today we caught up with the Congress member R. Mano, who will be contesting from the Roipuram constituency. He says he will work for traffic to be eased and pollution to be controlled. Here's his poll pledge on our special segment, If I Win.
If I win, the major traffic problem faced by the Raipuram people will be cleared, and the major pollution problem created by the handling of the dirty cargoes in the porters, Chennai porters, will also be cleared, and all the welfare schemes announced by the government will reach the people door to door by me.
Well, arch rivals Jayalalitha and Karunanidhi have hit the campaign trail, crisscrossing the state, beating the summer heat. But while they have set a mellow tone, it's the star power of the two parties who are taking on each other, putting up a grand show of political battle.
The funny man of Collywood and a star campaigner for DMK, Vadivelu, is in a spot of trouble. The Thiruvarur police have filed a complaint against the actor for launching a scathing attack against the DMDK. While Vadivelu is targeting the galleries, the DMK patriarch himself has adopted a subtle approach while reaching out to the common man for his vote. The grand old man of Tamil Nadu politics, renowned for his rich satire, has so far been rather subdued in his speeches towards arch-rival J. Jayalalitha.
நான் அவர்களை எதிரி என்று கூற மாட்டேன், எதிர்ப்பாளர் என்று கூற மாட்டேன். என்னை பிடிக்காதவர் என்ற முறையிலே பார்த்தாலும் நான் அவர்களை அறிவேனே தவிர நம்முடைய தம்பி திருமாவளவன் குறிப்பிட்டதைப் போல எதிரி என்றோ பகைவர் என்றோ சொல்ல நான் விரும்பவில்லை. என்னை பிடிக்காதவர் அவ்வளவுதான்.
However, Amma, known to be a fiery and informed speaker, ready to take on the opposition, has also been circumspect. While rallying in Perambalur, the home ground of the former telecom minister A. Raja, she refrained from making any reference to the 2G scam. Clearly, in the early stages of campaigning, we are seeing a more mellow Karunanidhi and Jayalalitha. We have not witnessed much mudslinging in public by either of them, even if Vadivelu seems to have turned a scriptwriter in Thiruvarur in the hope of raising a few laughs. Bureau Report, Ndtv-Hindu.
Well, in an absurd scene on the road, a car seemingly belonging to an election observer was found to be sporting the red beacon. Our senior correspondent Peer Mohammed in fact spotted that Toyota Innova with a Trichy number plate using the beacon near the Madhya Kailash junction this evening. Remember, as per the directions of the Madras High Court, the election observers don't come under the category that is eligible to use the red beacons. The passengers of the vehicle had reservations about being videographed, confirming our doubts that the name of election observer may be misused by the users of the vehicle. Moving on to some national news now. Well, the high-level India-Pakistan talks have begun in Delhi. The Home Secretaries of the two countries, G.K. Pillai and Qamar-uz-Zaman, are meeting. This is the first planned bilateral meet since the 26/11 attacks, and at the top of the agenda is reducing trust deficit. The two-day talks come in the backdrop of cricket diplomacy unfolded by Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh's invite to his Pakistan counterpart Yusuf Raza Gilani to watch India-Pakistan World Cup semi-finals in Mohali on Wednesday. And the External Affairs Minister refused to comment on the possibility of any bilateral talks during the Pakistan Prime Minister's visit to Mohali.
Sir, what are your expectations from the Gilani visits?
Very formal meeting scheduled, sir.
What are the expectations?
Yes, sir.
The expectation is that India is going to win day after tomorrow's cricket match.
Moving on, the Supreme Court will take up the issue of black money. The issue before the court is whether to set up a special investigation team to probe the issue. During the last hearing, the Apex Court had asked the centre to consider setting up of an SIT consisting of officers from the Enforcement Directorate, the CBI and the IT Department. The centre is expected to respond to this in the court as well. And the Enforcement Directorate has told the Supreme Court that Hassan Ali's life is under threat, so Ali and his family members have to be protected. The ED told the Supreme Court that Ali has given in writing that his life is in danger. They also wanted its officers probing the tax evasion case to be given protection and it submitted a status report on the probe in the Hassan Ali case. The report says that there is breakthrough in the investigation and the agency has not ruled out national security link. Moving on to some news from the international quarters, where Libya's rebels regained two key oil ports of Brega and Ras Lanuf from Gaddafi's forces. The rebels moved quickly westward. The advance retraced the steps of the rebels' first march towards the capital. But this time, the world's most powerful air force has eased the way by pounding Gaddafi's forces for the past week. The Gaddafi regime acknowledged the airstrikes had forced its troops to retreat and accused international forces of choosing sides. Rebel forces surveyed the damage caused by days of fighting around the oil town of Brega on Libya's Mediterranean coast yesterday. They said leader Gaddafi's troops appear to have left in a hurry, abandoning ammunition and disappearing without a fight. Meanwhile, the woman who told foreign journalists how Gaddafi's forces abused her has been released, but her whereabouts is still not known. The woman claims she was stopped by Gaddafi's forces at a checkpoint, abused and then led away to be gang raped by 15 men. But while she was narrating her story, the government minders stormed the hotel and dragged her out. The government spokesperson Musa Ibrahim says her case is being investigated. This is widely seen as an indication of the crackdown on dissenters ordered by the defiant Gaddafi. Coming up on headlines now, a little birdie in Chennai bats for Captain Cool. If the parents' prediction are true, it's time to thank the stars.